Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's G'day. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside deal now from the shotgun. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's G'day. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
It's an option look. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down. First
down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. The soccer with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry-up.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bulls moving quickly down the field here. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback drops back. He bought some time, now lets it go. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down in what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff to the single back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, USF.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Gaudet. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Gaudet. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle now for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set, second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, South Florida on the scoop and score. try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Gaudet. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They try to run it with the option. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. He makes the grab. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down, they're going to throw it. But quickly. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball bounces out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, so no turnover, but no gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls in the catch. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bulls. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaudet. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Gaudet. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Finds his target, and it's complete. Oh, and he'll go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's a quick grab. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. In a lieu of sticks, more than enough for a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball, bringing pressure. He'll avoid the sack, but it's brought down after a short gain. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
1st and 10 play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, USF. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Gaudet. Breaking through defenders. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the option play. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Pass caught. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The USF offense is back out there now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hits the running back into the flat. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaudet. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big gain, loose ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And he drops back in the gun. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out. He's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made near the 45. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. It's an option look. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Out past the 30. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, South Florida.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Bringing it out, it's Gaudet. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And they heave it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch it.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Second down play coming up for this offense. Well, that's a great performance in